Hello everyone, I am back. Sorry for the long wait. This is the Gearshift by Z-Cube. So it is a rather interesting puzzle because instead of just turning it like a regular puzzle, you pull it apart, then you twist the gears. So as you can see, the gears do move around, and because the gears are different sizes, they go out of alignment with each other. So basically, there's 4 corners that are big gears, 4 corners that are small gears. I'm sorry if you have trouble seeing it because it is a transparent cube, but the transparent one was cheaper. Just to show you what the color scheme looks like, they have black instead of white, red, green, blue, this really light yellow, and instead of orange, it's kind of an orangish yellow. If you're willing to deal with that, I do recommend this puzzle. It's a fairly simple puzzle. As you can see, you can turn the puzzle by holding outside gears, but unfortunately, stuff like that happens. Hold on. Just want to make sure I didn't really screw anything up. So, don't try forcing it by turning 2 of the opposite gears, but they will turn the puzzle. It's the same thing as moving your fingers between the gears and turning them all at once, which is pretty much just the equivalent of pulling both faces out and turning both faces at the same time. So if you do this constantly, it's not going to scramble the puzzle fully. You'll always be able to get back to a solved state just by continuing it. And then another way is you just pull it apart and twist the 2 opposite faces and you'll get it. This is an extremely easy puzzle, but it's a very interesting puzzle. So it's easy enough that you could give this to a non-cuber and they'd be able to figure it out if they're also patient. But it's hard enough that you could give it to a cuber and they'll actually enjoy trying to figure out a solve to it. It's also very unique because there aren't many puzzles that solve like this or scramble like this. You do want to make sure you get 2 clicks out to actually turn the pieces, just because if it's only 1 click, the pieces will hit each other, and that's how you get pieces going out of alignment. So the big corners can actually go out of alignment. If they're ever 1 notch out, it's unsolvable. The small ones don't really matter. If they go out of alignment, it's still within what can be solved, so you don't really have to worry about those. You can also get cases where just 1 piece is scrambled, be it a small corner or a big corner. I will say the turning on this puzzle is pretty nice. It's not very smooth. You do have a little bit of bumping against the pieces, but I will say you can turn the puzzle rather quickly with minimal effort. Let me just get back to, there we go, solve state. The pulling out is also really easy to do. I will say this, it's probably best if you turn the big gears, sorry I keep getting the cube out of frame, the big gears instead of the small gears, just because, well, first off, it's a big gear, so doing 1 turn on it will move the puzzle a lot more than turning 1 small gear, so you'll just go faster. But the small gears seem to have worse turning than the big gears do. Like, this is pretty quick, this not so much. I'll also say be careful of pinching your fingers on the pieces. There's no corner cutting with this puzzle because, well, you can imagine why there'd be no corner cutting with this puzzle, and what's great about it is it just naturally clicks back into place pretty well. So you could be really fast, you could be really rough with it, and not much will happen. So that's really all I have to say about this puzzle. See you soon.